I was stuck and I felt unsure and uncertain about where I was going. I had ideas, I had a burning in my heart, but wasn't sure where to direct it. It was messy. Yeah, and that's real. But knew that it was a stretching time. I knew that God was calling me to this for about a year. It has been and just eye-opening to see the mess that I was and to see how much stuff is in there that we don't even realize we're carrying. I'm a counselor, so been through counseling, been through inner healing, all of the stuff, but going deeper, which he wants to do, just uncovered the places that I'm hiding, the places that I'm not certain of myself or certain of him. What does this even look like? That was my question, is where do you start when you're stuck, when you're uncertain? That was the biggest question. It wasn't anything else. That was it. I couldn't picture it. So my transformation, it was again a messy process, but it was wonderful. Happily ever after. I'd given up on that and didn't realize it. Coming into this new season though, I knew I loved counseling, but I like coaching more. I want to see people set on fire for what God has made them for, but I wasn't even on I wasn't on that yet. I wasn't set ablaze yet myself because of the places that I was hiding, the places that I was stuck. So I think my turning point, and I know it was when I got towards the end of Gold Track. In the process of this, there's a lot that happened in my life. I won't get into details out of respect for the others involved, but I can say that it was like a hurtful, long process, and this group helped me process out. These ladies were very confidential and helped me process where I was, and I can say this 110%. I found Twila, I found hope, and I found a peace in the Lord that no matter how things shake or how uncertain they become, that He's my stability and that He is my provider and that He is there for me. And my voice is coming out more and more. I'm having people call me and ask me to counsel and to want to know about the coaching and when is that starting. And it's just a flip, and that switch has gone off in me. But that is the biggest transformation, was the total peace that I have felt in the midst of this shaking. And used to, it would throw me off. I would have quit. I'm just going to say it. I would have quit. But I didn't quit. I kept engaging. Even when I was saying, oh, I don't know, I'm not like them, I'm not where they are, I'm not sure if they even want to hear this anymore. Like, you go into that place. But it got shut down because God would go, no, I've got you where I want you. And I've got you aligned with the people I want you aligned with. And more than that, He was meeting me. Yeah. He was meeting me as His friend and showing me what it means to be a daughter of a Heavenly Father. Because I didn't have that paradigm very well. And I have got that. And I love Abba and I love my walk with Him. But this has went deeper. And I know that I know no matter what goes on or what shaking comes, He's got me. And there is caused a different sound even comes out of me now. A different voice that I wasn't using. And there's a boldness that I didn't have. That's the big takeaway from all of this, that I'm loved and I'm wanted, and I found a group of people that are just different, that just really are dreamers and innovators, and I'm so inspired by each of the women in this group because they're doing it. They're not talking about it. They're not like writing it down and setting goals. They're doing all that, but not just stuck there. There's progress being made, and that just brings hope to me that I can do the same thing. If He did it for them, He'll do it for me. I this. Oh boy. The laughter, the tears, the sincerity. I like the authenticity, vulnerability that you bring. You don't come with answers. You point us to the Creator. And you do it respectfully, but you do it powerfully and redirect back to the Creator. You don't pull people to you to get a following. I like coaching with you because you do tell truth and you do bring the best out of people. You're not looking at their mess and backing off, because you would have backed way off a long time ago. But it's like, you can see the work you've done. That's it. I want to honor you with that. From the first book, I like the first book, and I like your little quirky things that you say that cracks me up every time. Just as tears are coming, there's a line that just makes me die laughing, and I go, okay, there's that moment. But the second one is really landing with me, and it's the timing of God. And that's what I've been hit with, is the timing. I like the way you coach, and I like the way you bring your voice, but his voice to others. And that you encourage us to be our best. I love hearing people's journeys and where they're at and where they're going. I like where it's taken me personally from hearing their stories. The stories are so powerful. And when you see that people can be vulnerable, to me, it's more trustworthy. And I like the vulnerability and just the amazing people that I've met and just been able to do life with, as you will, online. It has been amazing. And that's what I like the most. I think the questions you've asked me, say this on the gold track as far as the workbook. I think going through that journey, you hear about what it's going to be on the onboarding, but it's way more powerful than that. You do not know what it's full of. And it sounds like, okay, we're going to go through this workbook, we're going to learn coaching, and we're just going to go do this. But there's so much more. You find you find your calling, you find what God has put inside you. Yes, I have. I love the logo work, and it's totally different than what I thought, which he told me it would be. And it actually went back to something older that I had done that I didn't realize on the Ruach, and it was a Bible study I'd done. I love the breath of God, and it all just come together in that. That's all I can say about it. It's fantastic. The logo work is amazing. With confidence, I'm not stuck anymore. And I won't even allow myself to say that over myself. I'm not stuck. I'm on my journey and I'm in process, but I'm not stuck. And I'm not allowing that to be spoken over me or for me to say it, because it's not true. God doesn't put us in places to be stuck. We put ourselves in those places by the mindsets we're choosing. And these mindsets get broken and challenged. And it's amazing. Confidence. I would say there's a confidence in me, a confidence in God, confidence in other people, because as I hear their stories, I realize we're not so different. Absolutely. Because my goal is to see people reach their full potential. And I believe that they would in this. And I would wholeheartedly recommend this. There's many coaching opportunities out there on Facebook. There's many voices vying for your attention. But what I've liked about Gold Track is it's prayerful, intentional. It's an invitation. You send it out, but not everybody is going to want to do it or do it. It may not be the time for them to do it, but you're honest about all of that up front. Whereas a lot of stuff out there that's vying for your attention wants you to sign up, and they don't care where you're at. It's about their bottom line, and that's what it is. So I would say be very picky about who has your ear. That was something that's very important, is who has your heart, who's on the journey with you, as opposed to you're the journey, right? At the end of the means to their end again. But this Gold Track, you're on journey with someone. that believes in you and is going to take you to where you want to be. And sometimes we don't even know what that looks like, but you're already getting insight because of the prayer, because of the work you do, because of what you put into each person that joins this. There's only it's transformational. It's not just a skill and a tool. Build Track shows you, and the branding too, is that you are your brand, and it's God's design of you that comes out and speaks to others from that place. And so that, to me, that's it. It's that. I would say to jump. Don't listen to the voices in your head or from others to say it's too much, it's not worth your time. Who is this? Jump. It is worth the leap. I'm telling you, you couldn't pay enough for this. This isn't about money. This isn't about, God will provide. He will make a way for you to do this, but it's not optional. You need someone in your life that is going to be that voice to call you out of that mindset, actually, because it's the very mindset that will keep you on the edge of the mountain and never leaping. You watch other people jump. You watch other people go out on the line, you know what I mean? But then you're still holding on because of fear. And this it breaks. It just breaks because the way this is formed, it's just priceless. That's all I can say. As you want to transform life, stick with it. Go jump. Don't sit on the fence, because you will be on that fence for a long time if you do. You will. You will live the rest of your life on a fence if you don't jump. So life is short. You got to jump.